If you're not in a caloric deficit, you will not lose fat. What's up, my fellow big backs? So today I want to talk about caloric deficits and how we can use that to lose fat. So what a caloric deficit is, all it is taking the calories you eat based off of what your body needs and cutting some off the top. Now the reason we need this is quite simple. If you don't maintain some type of deficit, you will not lose fat. You can work out all you want, you can run, go to the gym, walk. If there's no deficit, there is no progress. What happens with a lot of people is they get in the gym, they start running, they start doing all the fitness things, but they're not doing any of the diet and lifestyle things that it takes to maintain any type of progress. So let me paint the picture. You start working out, you start running, and then you start seeing some type of progress. You didn't change anything with your diet, but then over time, the progress that you start to see, it starts to slow down. Now let's use like real easy numbers. So say if you're starting with 2,500 calories, just say without any working out, without any running, on a daily basis, you eating 2,500 calories. When you start to introduce lifting weights and running, let's say each of those exercises burns 250, right? 250 each, so 500 calories. So when you first starting out and you're not worried about your diet, you automatically put yourself in some type of deficit. But what happens is, as you start to lose the fat, you start to lose weight and maybe even build some muscle, you start to stagnate. Now, why do we start to stagnate? It's because that was just a built-in deficit based off of your activity alone. That wasn't a built-in deficit based off of what you eat. So what tends to happen with a lot of people is they start to plateau. And in this plateau, they start to get frustrated. And it's like, man, why am I not seeing no more progress? Because it was so easy at first. What I'm telling you is because the deficit ain't there. You just added a bunch of activity. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can try to add more activity, but you're just gonna exhaust yourself. Or you can cut the calories in your diet. The reason why you wanna start to cut the calories in your diet is because as you drop weight, what happens? Well, your body needs less calories. So what's happening is, it's not that you're not making any progress, because you'll still make progress as far as strength gains. You may even start to convert some fat into muscle, and we call that recomposition. So that'll happen as well, but again, you're gonna start to plateau. You plateau because you don't have that built-in process for taking calories, the extra calories out of your diet. So to break this plateau, it's real simple. You gotta find out what your maintenance calories is. How do you do that? Ask ChatGPT. That's what I do. All I do is I say, hey Chat, I weigh this much now. I use a little scale that shows me my body fat percentage. I put in my body fat percentage. Now these scales, they're not gonna be 100% accurate, but they can give you estimates on where you are, which all we really care about is seeing the chart go down, right? As long as the chart is pointing down, you're in a good position. So you give Chat your weight, your body fat percentage, and then you tell it, hey, based off of my activity levels, what's my maintenance? Now you got your maintenance calories. So for example, Chat might tell you, hey, for your maintenance calories based off your activity levels, you need 2,200 calories for the day to maintain your body weight. So from there, just chop 200 off. Now you're gonna see a lot of people tell you, oh, you need to chop 500 from that, or no, because at a certain point, you will not be able to perform in the gym. You still have to feed your body. So what we wanna do now is start to count calories. Now all counting calories means is you use some type of app or some type of notebook, and You track everything you eat. And if it don't fit in those calories, you don't need it. That's it. Now, in the beginning, you want to be real strict about this. You want to get into a routine of tracking your calories. And what happens is you'll start to get in a routine to where, okay, I know if I eat this, I can eat whatever else later on. You'll start to know and be able to estimate what you can take to keep your body in that deficit. So me, for example, in the beginning, I track my calories. But once I get my routine down, I stop tracking calories. I stop tracking and I'm just very mindful of what I'm eating. I stick to eating my protein first because that's gonna be the most filling. Make sure I eat whatever greens I got, whatever carbs I got. But protein is the base of my diet. And now as you drop weight, you're gonna have to adjust those numbers because as you drop weight, your body requires less and less calories to maintain. So what you need to do is maybe say every 10, 15 pounds, just do a recalculation of what your maintenance is and then subtract from that if you haven't met your goal. So using myself again, for example, I'm 213, I'm trying to get to 205. Once I get to 205, I'm gonna go back to chat and I'm gonna say, hey chat, this is my weight, this is my body fat percentage, what's my maintenance? And what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna stay at maintenance and I'm just gonna do what we call a recomp. I'm just gonna recomp until all my fat is gone. And I'm doing that because I don't wanna be under 205. I wanna be past 200. I just don't wanna be where I was, which was like, at my highest, I was like 245, 250. I don't wanna be that, but I don't wanna be under 200 because I wanna keep muscle. I wanna still be strong, things like that. So to recap, in the beginning, focus on the gym, focus on your cardio, whether that be walking or running. Don't focus so much about the diet. You can get all the gains, you can start to lose your fat, don't change your diet too much. And then once you get to a place where you start to feel like you're plateauing and your body isn't moving in the direction you want, then you can go to chat and be like, hey, I'm putting these numbers in, what's my maintenance calories? Find out what your maintenance calories is, and then take some off the top. Don't take too much off because you still need energy to be able to work hard in the gym or work hard when you're running. And then from there, each time you start to break those plateaus of dropping weight, you want to reevaluate your deficit. And then once you get to your goal, like I said, what I'm doing is, once I get to 205, I'm going to maintenance and I'm going to stay there. I might jump up just a little bit to help with building a little bit more muscle because I got some problem areas that I want to build. But besides that, I'm going to stay at maintenance and I'm going to start working on other fitness type things I want to do and not just so much heavy lifting. I'm not going to quit heavy lifting because that's gold. But I will focus on other fitness avenues like calisthenics and things like that. Like I've been saying, I'm a big back, you a big back. You can do it, you just gotta choose it.